Fans of the long-running soap series The Bold and the Beautiful will undoubtedly be riveted to their TVs as the most recent developments, which are no stranger to violent confrontations and strong rivalry, take place. Watchers may expect a furious confrontation between these two iconic characters when Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, approaches Hope Logan, Annika Noelle. Meanwhile, frustrations about their daughter's turmoil and unresolved love entanglements are fueling an old rivalry between Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, and Brooke Logan, Katherine Kelly Lang, that threatens to flare up again. We'll examine the dynamics that have driven these well-known ladies to the brink of conflict once again, examine the background of their conflicts, and consider how the next episodes may affect the characters' futures in an exclusive Bold and Beautiful preview. You won't want to miss this preview if you like high-drama love triangles and family conflicts. Hope vs. Steffy, a power and perspective conflict. The animosity between Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester is intense, and although the two ladies have made several attempts to put their differences behind them, their reconciliations are often fleeting. For the years, their rivalry for Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, gave rise to their present conflict over authority, motherhood, and familial allegiance. Their antagonism has always been influenced by the Forrester-Logan split, but these days resentment and different life perspectives are making the rift even more pronounced. Strong businesswoman and fiercely protective mother Steffy has often found herself at conflicts with Hope, who stands for the more idealistic and gentler side of the family history. Even though they have both grown up, their previous conflicts still cast a long shadow. As Hope has been displaying indications of uncertainty and stress in her marriage to Liam, Steffy is asserting herself as a formidable force, not only as a sister-in-law. Steffy is prepared to meet Hope head-on in a forthcoming episode. During family get-togethers, there has been a growing tension as subtle jabs and chilly looks have been traded for weeks. But Steffy is over being polite now. She's reached her breaking point and is prepared to confront Hope about her actions. The background of Hope and Steffy's rivalry. In order to comprehend the intensity of Steffy and Hope's encounter, it is necessary to consider the past events that have shaped their relationship. Hope and Steffy have been at odds with one another from the day she came into her life, first because of their mutual love for Liam. Their animosity peaked during the famed Intimates versus Hope for the Future fashion conflict, when Steffy believed that Hope's more financially viable but more humanitarian vision was being given more credit than her labor and contributions to the Forrester Creations brand. Hope has gravitated more towards idealism and traditional values, in line with her Logan heritage, whereas Steffy has always reflected the powerful, business-oriented traditions of the Forrester family. These approaches have shown themselves in professional and personal relationships, where Hope sees Steffy as manipulative and cruel, while Steffy sees Hope as naive and entitled. Their rivalry has never completely subsided, despite the fact that both women have grown with time, Hope becoming more aggressive and Steffy moderating her stance on family issues. Hope's weakness is clearly visible. Hope has been experiencing unraveling of her anxieties in recent months. For a while her marriage to Liam seemed solid, but questions have started to arise. Steffy has kept a close eye on the unfolding events and has noted her growing closeness to Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. Because of her past with Liam and her steadfast devotion to her brother Thomas, Steffy is in a unique position to see the strain in Hope and Liam's relationship. The way the authors have built up to Steffy's upcoming encounter with Hope is what makes it so captivating. The program has allowed the tension to boil, escalating from minor complaints into a more significant confrontation rather than a small-scale altercation. Steffy now prioritizes family pride, safeguarding her kids, and sticking up for what she thinks is right above Liam and Thomas. In contrast, Hope is in a more precarious situation. She is feeling the weight of Steffy's criticism as she struggles with her love for Thomas and tries to keep her marriage together. How will Hope react when Steffy confronts her at last is the question. Will she accept the challenge and not back down, or will Steffy's audacity drive her over the edge? Taylor and Brooke. A rekindled encounter. While Steffy and Hope's conflict takes the stage, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes are set to resume their long-standing rivalry. Due to their shared passion for Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., these two ladies have been embroiled in a vicious battle for decades. The fact is that their antagonism has never really ended, despite their respective claims to have moved on. Now that their daughters are at odds, the sabers are ratting out once again. Fans will see Taylor and Brooke battle to maintain their composure as they support their respective daughters in future episodes. With the tension between Steffy and Hope threatening to split the Forrester and Logan families apart once again, the stakes seem greater than ever. The difficult past of Brooke and Taylor. One of the most famous rivalries in soap opera history is that between Taylor and Brooke. For years, both women have harbored feelings for Ridge, which has resulted in several romantic triangles, betrayals, and intense confrontations. However, their competition is about more than only Ridge. It's also about their divergent worldviews. Taylor, a sympathetic mother and psychiatrist, has always taken great satisfaction in her moral character and emotional intelligence, whereas Brooke, a shrewd businesswoman, is well known for her volatile passion and snap judgments. Over the years, they have had many heated arguments that often included charges of manipulation, treachery, and selfishness. Even though they have sometimes had quiet times, their underlying tension has never subsided, especially since their children and the Forrester family heritage continue to bind them together. Returning to known positions. The previous dynamics are beginning to reappear now that Brooke is still a major part of Ridge's life and Taylor has returned to Los Angeles. Hope continues to be zealously protected by Brooke, and Taylor is more committed than ever to defending Steffy's rights. The two ladies have made an effort to be amicable in recent instances, but it has been difficult to stifle their long-standing hostility. Taylor and Brooke will be pulled into the conflict as Steffy gets ready to face Hope. Taylor, who has always been a protective mother, would support Steffy without question since she thinks her daughter has good reason to oppose Hope. Brooke, on the other hand, will see this as just another example of Taylor weakening Hope's standing in Liam's life and the family. Sparks fly as past injuries reveal. In the next weeks, there will undoubtedly be exciting situations between Brooke and Taylor. Longtime viewers may now recognize the echoes of previous clashes in the drama by virtue of the author's superb work of fusing the past and present. The rivalry between these two mothers will seem new and severe to those who haven't seen it before, as they each struggle to balance their affections for Ridge with trying to protect their kids. A string of heated interactions between Brooke and Taylor are in store for fans, as both ladies aren't shy about voicing their opinions. Since her return, Taylor in particular has become more forceful, no longer willing to play the mediator. However, Brooke is still just as feisty as ever and won't allow Taylor to set the parameters for their family's relationship. The fallout. What will happen to the Logans and Forresters next? The consequences of these encounters between Steffy and Hope are probably going to be extensive as the battle lines are formed and Taylor and Brooke choose sides. The Bold and the Beautiful has always revolved on the tension between the Logan and Forrester families, and it seems like the most recent round of disputes will further widen those gaps. Steffy and Hope's argument will probably push Liam to make a decision soon. Will he stick with Hope or will Steffy's remarks cause him to doubt the stability of his union? And how is Thomas going to fit into all of this? Hope's emotions for Thomas might exacerbate the problem as they become closer, resulting in even more heartache and betrayal. Regarding Taylor and Brooke, Ridge may be significantly impacted by their rekindled rivalry. Ridge's devotion to both ladies will undoubtedly be put to the test, even if he's presently making an effort to avoid the drama. Will he have to choose a side once again, or will he attempt to mediate a settlement between them? And if so, would all of his work be for nothing? In summary, a storm is developing. The tension between Brooke, Taylor, Hope, and Steffy is intensifying, and the Bold and the Beautiful is about to go into unknown television territory. Show viewers are aware that there are always a lot on the line and a lot of drama when these individuals cross paths. They have decades of history between them, so the impending confrontations will undoubtedly be intense, memorable, and emotional.